Hello, everyone. Okay, so this video is overcoming fear. Consistency is key. Persistence is the key to success and growth in whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, so believing in the lies of I can't do this, I don't have enough money, or I have too much to do, or I've been through too much, I can't do this. Those are lies. And we're not going to come to an agreement with the lies, okay? Because I call these lies excuses, and we're not doing excuses. No excuses. Today, if you're watching this video and you're wanting to overcome fear, you're going to sit, if you're wanting to overcome fear and not allow fear to control you anymore, you are going to say, I will not allow fear to control me. That's what we're going to say. I will not allow fear to control me. 2 Timothy 1:7. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Sound mind meaning self control and discipline. Okay. So, though God hasn't given us a spirit of fear, we all have experiencing that fear. We all have experience of being a little afraid, but there's two different types of people, okay? And before I share that with you, I want you to think of this. I want you to choose the type of person that you want to be, okay? You have to choose though. If you're ready for this, you have to choose to not allow the spirit of fear to control you, okay? So the two type of people, a coward and a brave person. A coward, I can't remember the definition verbatimly, but it is someone who is scared to do something due to the circumstances, due to something feeling unpleasant or something seeming too dangerous. So they don't do it. That's a coward, right? And then a brave person is disciplined. A brave person disciplines himself to confront, deal with, and act in spite of fear. So you have to choose the person that you want to be. Are you going to be a coward or are you going to be brave? And I'm sorry, this can sound a little harsh, but it's the truth, right? Like, choose. Choose to not allow fear to control you and choose to be the brave person. Because remember, we're only coming into agreement with what God says. And He says that He didn't give us the spirit of fear. Though He didn't give us the spirit of fear, we still experience it, unfortunately. But we have the choice to not allow that spirit to control our lives. Okay. So when you choose to be the brave person, you are going to confront fear. You're going to confront fear. You're not going to run from it. You're going to run towards it. And when you run towards fear, you're going to ask yourself, what am I scared of? Why am I scared? These are examples. Who cares if you mess up? Are you perfect? Truthfully, are you perfect? Do you think you're the only one to mess up? You know, like who cares if you mess up? Just get back up. You fall, you get back up. You're not a failure. A failure is someone who doesn't get back up. You're not a failure. You're a daughter or the son of the Most High. You get back up. When you feel a little weak, that's okay. We've all experienced that. But when you are weak, God will give you strength, okay? So choose to get back up. And then you know what? I want to challenge you on something else, okay? Whatever it is that you're scared to confront or you're scared to do, I want you to write down all the possibilities, all the worst possibilities that can happen. And I want you to pause the video and write down all the worst things that can happen. And then I want you to play it once you're done. Or, yeah, resume, play. Now, everything that you wrote down, if it doesn't say on that list, I'm dead, you're going to go ahead and you're going to move forward, okay? Because you're still alive. There's nothing that's going to take you out by overcoming this fear and by taking action, okay? Nothing's going to take you out. Now, I want you to write down every possibility. No, I want you to write down everything that could happen if you were to overcome that fear. What would your life look like by overcoming that fear? I want you to write everything down. And then I want you to pause this. I literally want you to do this. I want you to write everything down and then play it when you're done. Now, after you write down everything that could happen by overcoming this fear and taking action to doing what it is that you want to do. Oh, I wrote that somewhere else. By taking action to do what you want to do. Action is the vehicle. Your action is the vehicle that's going to take you from dream to reality. That was good. Okay, so you're going to take the action after you write everything down. After you write everything down, I want you to write down every possibility, everything that you can do to make that possibility of good, the good list. I want you to write down everything that can make that happen. Everything that you can do right now to make that happen. I want you to write that down. And then I want you to take action. I want you to be the vehicle. I want you to take action towards that. Everything that you can do, I want you to do it. Okay? Who cares if you messed up? Who cares if you do it wrong? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Okay? The difference between someone who can overcome it and someone who's successful is someone who's actually brave in doing it. We're not going to be the coward. We are not choosing to be the coward. Take that out your mind right now. So I want to share one more thing with you. Primary reason for success, primary reason for overcoming anything, being successful, growth, like whatever it is, the primary reason to that is persistence and consistency. Those are the key. And that's also going to show you discipline, right? So when you sit here and you're persistent and consistent and doing the thing that's uncomfortable, right? Doing the thing that's uncomfortable, it's going to make it's going to make everything else a little easier. Okay? And I'll probably get into a little detail on that at the end. So, primary reason for success or growth, whatever it is, put anything in the blank. The primary reason for blank, whatever it is that you're trying to do, is persistence and consistency. And likewise, primary reason for failure is the lack of persistence and consistency. It's quitting too soon, right? And each act of self-discipline strengthens every other act of self-discipline. So when you're self-disciplined over something so little, like let's do this. I posted a video on the 7 steps to level up. I'm going to be consistent in writing the 7 steps of leveling up. So when you're consistent in writing those, you're going to be consistent in other things too. So the first step of leveling up is to wake up an hour or two earlier, to pour into yourself, read something motivational, spiritual, whatever it is, right? So when you're consistent with writing the 7 steps out and doing the 7 steps, writing your 10 goals every day, you're going to be able to be persistent and consistent with other little things that you do on a daily basis or that you're trying to do. And then every act of persistence strengthens every other act of persistence. So kind of like what I was just saying. So the more you do it, it's going to be easy to do that with everything else. All right. So let's choose to overcome fear. Consistency is key, guys. And believing in lies of, I can't do this, I don't have the money for this, I don't have the time for this, I don't have the strength for this, those are excuses. So we're not going to do the excuses. Cut the excuses out. All right. If you have any questions or if you want to share with me, like, if you're struggling with something, I am a life coach. Send me a message. I have a website. It's posted under my bio. Or you can just send me a private message. It may take within 24 to 48 hours for me to get back with you, but I will get back with you. So let's do this. Let's overcome fear. No longer will we allow fear to control us because, again, the Lord didn't put that on us, right? He didn't give us a spirit of fear. So let's come into agreement with that. Let's not be cowards. Let's be brave.